Hi, this is Phil Hartman with PH Fabrication and Horton Race Cars. Just wanted to give you guys a weekly shop update. Hope everyone's doing well. So it's been a pretty busy week here at the shop between the Land Speed car and the 55 Chevy Gasser. Both projects have kept Jeremy, Jed, and myself busy. So the Land Speed car, we're getting close on the finish date. Hopefully the week after Thanksgiving it'll be on its four wheels and back to the customer. And the 55 Chevy Gasser should have the rear end done by the middle of the week and back on its four wheels. Then we just got to sit down with the customer and figure out exactly what they want to do next and go from there. I do need to give a shout out to the two guys that do work with me here, and without them I wouldn't be able to get the projects in and out like we've been able to do. J.Ed Horton, who is the original owner of Horton Race Cars, has been here for years, but has been a great mentor and a good friend to me, and really shown me a lot of the tricks of the trade. The other guy I've got working here is Jeremy. He has been here for about 4 to 6 months, and a really good welder. Just didn't know a lot about race car fabrication until he came here, but he's definitely become a really good fabricator, and look forward to having him at the shop every day. But on the Land Speed car this week, we've been able to get some of the aerosol style fire extinguishers mounted. So you can see back here, Jay had mounted one of the fire bottles back here. Now these are kind of new to me. They use them in computer server rooms, so it doesn't ruin electronics, but it does put a fire out if need be. So I believe it just takes away the oxygen from the fire, and that's what puts it out. They are triggered by basically a switch, so everything's electrical. So a little bit different than what I'm used to with a funny car style fire bottle, but definitely a neat idea when it comes to the Land Speed stuff. Now we do have a fire bottle mounted there, and I have another mount mounted up here on this up on the spine of the car. Now this will put more of the fire extinguisher stuff over the motor, and this one will just kind of be over the battery, but also shoot it towards the motor. So not sure if we're gonna have to do another mount down below, but I know there's a few other options we're gonna do with the plumbing of the cold water tank also, so that'll also help with fire suppression. Now we took a lot of the wheel tubs out, and the only reason we did that is just to get a drive shaft measurement. You can see we picked up a yoke here and getting a drive shaft custom built down with Carolina Driveline. So hopefully have that done this week. Now over the weekend, I spend a lot of time in here on the weekends when it's kind of quiet and not a whole lot going on, but I was able to get the latch system built for the canopy. You can see it's still not finished because I'm waiting on a spring to come in and finish it up. But I also added some extra support and bracing. Now this gives the canopy framework some rigidity right in this section. It also gives it a good way to make the latch work, and also it acts as a set of handles to pull the canopy down for the driver. Looking forward to getting the canopy completely done and finished up. Like I said, we're real close to having everything done with that part of it. Now there are a bunch of small projects that need to be finished up on the Land Speed car before it leaves, so that's the goal for this week and next week, and then get it back on the ground. You can see that the air jacks that are built on the car are supporting the entire weight of the car, so that's kind of a neat thing that worked out very nice. Now having it sitting on the air jacks also makes it easier for us to put the belly pans on and off, and that way the belly pans do come on and off with the air jacks down, and makes it easy to service the car. One other thing we got mounted was the computer tray. So the computer tray for the motor and transmission will be mounted back here. Now right now we're just building the tray, that way the customer can get the computer mounted to it, and once it's all mounted and we get an exact size we're going to need, we'll build a box around it and really seal it up. That way it's not getting hit with any dirt or dust or grime, and really keep it protected. Also trying to keep the computer as cool as possible. Over here on this side, you can see got one section of the body set on the floor. Now this body panel we actually split in half, and you can see the aluminum flange that we have installed. Now that aluminum flange comes over the spine and Zeus's across the spine. The back section will be covered and put together using the rear fin. So once everything goes together, it pretty much locks itself into place. Now we also have Zeus's that come down the sides and along the bottom to really hold everything tight. But we have this side finished up, and my goal is to start working on the other side today or tomorrow, and get the other side, get the other half mounted. So that way the car would be pretty much complete. After that, we just got to do some rubbing on the belly pans and keep things rolling there. Now over here on the 55 Chevy Gasser, Jeremy's been busy getting the rear end housing and the rear suspension finished up. So we did a ladder bar style suspension. Now this suspension, with it being ladder bar, is fully adjustable. You can see we have turnbuckles on both sides of the ladder bars. Now this will change pinion angle and also allow you to put preload from one side of the car and to the other by just cranking one or the other, whatever side you want the preload. Also, these bolts, you can't see with the washer there, but this is slotted to allow everything to rotate like it's supposed to. And we've also got our shock mounts there, and we have to put a bar across the top. And all we're waiting on is the Strange Engineering shocks to get in. They should be in sometime today, and they'll get everything bolted up and back on the ground. Now there are still some projects or items left to do on this car. I do want to fix the firewall. We had to take the heater box out, and they sure made a mess when they just cut in a heater box at the factory. So hopefully get that all sealed up. And once that's done, then we got to get the motor and transmission mounted, and this thing will be ready to go back to the customer. Well, I hope everyone has a great week. I know it's Monday morning right now, and I will be in touch with all of you guys at the end of the week. Talk to y'all soon. Bye.